How many times have you said that you want to try to incorporate a new healthy habit into your daily routine, but it just won't stick? Frustrating, right? Adding new habits can be challenging because us humans, we're very habitual creatures. We live our lives on autopilot and we often don't realize just how deeply our habits are ingrained into our daily routine. Hi, I'm Joanne and I'm a learning and wellness strategist, and my job is to help students learn better and live better. And I really love talking about habits and teaching people, especially students, how hacking their habits can help them to be the best version of themselves. Now, before we dive into it, what exactly is a habit? Well, habits are little decisions and behaviors we make and do every day, and these can be helpful or harmful. Our lives fundamentally are the sum of our habits, from things like nutrition and exercise to how much sleep we get and how we handle our stress. Now, I want you to take a minute to reflect on some of your habits and experiences. Which bad habits do you currently have that maybe you want to work towards eliminating? Things like mindlessly scrolling on social media, eating too much junk food, biting your nails, or leaving your dirty clothes on the floor, or maybe drinking too much caffeine close to bedtime. Also think about which good habits you might have that you want to continue to use. So things like writing in a gratitude journal, reading on a regular basis, going to bed at a certain time to make sure you get a good night's sleep, drinking more water, flossing. Sometimes we know that we want to do these things, but it can be really hard to try and incorporate these new healthy habits into our daily life. The good news is that there are 4 laws of behavior change that can help make habits stick. And these tips can also be reversed to break negative habits. So the first one is to make it obvious. The more obvious or visible it is, the more likely it will stick. To break a bad habit, put it out of sight. The less obvious or visible it is, the less likely you will be to engage. Second, you need to make sure that your habit is attractive. The more appealing it is, the more motivated you will feel to do it. And for breaking bad habits, you want to make it unattractive so you'll be less tempted to do it. Third, make it easy. The more simple, convenient, frictionless a habit is, the more likely it is to be performed. And break a bad habit by making it hard or less convenient. Put up some barriers. And finally, make it more satisfying. The more enjoyable, the more you get a sense of pleasure. It gives your brain a signal to repeat it in the future. And to break a bad habit, make it less satisfying. The more you do not enjoy it, the more it gives your brain a signal to not repeat it again in the future. Now, habit stacking can also help. Habit stacking is one of my favorite strategies, and you can use it to incorporate small changes into a routine that you already have well established. The key to consistency is to treat a habit stack like a single action rather than a series of individual tasks. For example, try meditating right after you brush your teeth in the morning because you never forget to brush your teeth in the morning, or at least I hope you don't. So at this point, I hope you have a better understanding of just how powerful our habits are and how they can help shape who you are, from our actions to our attitudes. The truth is, forming positive habits is not always easy, and some habits are harder to break or form than others. I like to think of building healthy habits as one of the foundational pillars of personal growth. So with these tips, hopefully you feel inspired to assess your current routines and think about how you can improve your life one habit at a time. So don't forget to check out some of my other videos or follow me on Instagram for daily tips at studywithjoanne. Happy studying!